What's up guys, InventNathan here, and today we are doing a mob review
over here
on the mob armor. I'm going to introduce you to the different armors in this
over here
and how you can get them. So I'm not exactly sure how much this mod costs. I bought it with Minecoins.
Hey!
But without further ado, let's get into it. So you spawn in this cage that the door is open, so you don't need to worry about getting out of it. And if you can see in here, there's actually
over here.
This guy. This is actually, I believe, log.zip. That he is a YouTuber.
Hey!
You're kind of working with him, but you simply lower the cage that he's in. And there's some dialogue, kind of.
Hey, you're free? That nasty armor boss locked me
Feel
in
free
here
to
I wouldn't hand
pause
over
the video
my
to
super secret armor set. Now I see his
read
Abernut
this.
goons wandering all over the place. So, that armor boss vanished
Again,
from
you
the
can
cage.
pause it here.
We gotta get him back, so I can get out of here. Can
You
you
can
go out
pause
and
it
find
any
the goon patrols? You'll see
point
the
when
captains are wearing mob
going
armor.
through this to
When you defeat
read
them,
it.
they'll drop what they're wearing, and you can grab that armor.
There is a bit of a glitch that you spawn with armor codex, but then you also get one there. You only need one. Same thing here, gives you a free compass, but there's also materials to make a compass. So, the way that you make this is when you take out a Aggernaut, which is one of these guys or these guys, they will drop, I believe the captain, which would be this guy, drops a piece of the armor. You can see the different types of armor here, so he'll drop one of the pieces here, or you can simply get it in creative mode. So the different armors, when you have the full set, you do need the full set for it to work. You can get, it gives you a certain power. So I'm going to be going through these. So we'll start here. And I will warn you, some of the powers are a bit more destructive where others aren't. So we're just gonna go through from here, going all the way through. And some of these, and I believe 2 of these sets of armors are not accessible through the standard methods, which are the speedrunner armor and this. But it's so like you saw, so you've got the dragon helmet, but that's a piece of the boss armor set, which I'll get to later in the video, so stick around for that. So we'll start with the Evoker helmet. This one is, I believe, obtainable through the standard method. So when you have the full set, where is it? You unlock this power. So I believe, yeah, if you crouch, it spawns in the little evoker things. So unfortunately, from my experiences, they don't do a whole lot of damage. And unfortunately, I don't think they have super long range. But it is cool to see it. That's kind of cool. You can do that when you're on the water. You just spam this button. Unfortunately, it's spawning too low to hit him. So it's pretty cool. Not exactly the most battle effective, but next up you have the Wither Skeleton armor. So you can also see what powers they give you in here, so you can simply flip through this to see what it does. So it normally also tells you how to use it as well. So you can tell if you've gotten it yet by if it's filled in, like if it's in there. So you can see like some of these are just like the silhouette of it, where the others have the where once you have it, it shows the full armor set. So here you can see the Wither Skeleton armor that as you can see here, it says your attacks are stronger, have wither power, and you're witherproof. So I'm pretty sure what that means is, of course, the first one's pretty simple. You are stronger. You can see you do have the strength effect. But then I'm pretty sure, yeah, when you hit something, it inflicts wither for like a second, couple seconds, 2 seconds apparently, if I'm counting correctly. So, and I believe you also, when you're wearing the full set, you can't get wither damage. I don't know. I've only gotten this pretty recently, so I'm not fully experienced with it. Next up is the Enderman armor. This is one of my personal favorites, for reasons that you'll see in a sec. So, when you're wearing the full set, when you crouch and then uncrouch, you can teleport wherever you're looking. Now, you do have to be pretty careful, because if you're looking like into the air, yeah, it can be a problem. But you can also just sneak and then unsneak midair to teleport down to the ground. But pretty cool, I might say. Yeah, gotta be careful of that. Where am I? Ah. That works. So, gotta be careful sometimes, but because it has a pretty high range. But that's one of my personal favorites. We're going to skip over the dragon / boss armor and the speedrunner. I'll get to that later. Rabbit armor. Okay, so let's look at the codex for this one. Okay, so when you attack a mob, it spawns protective rabbits. It also grants haste, as you can see I have the effect there. At least from my experiences, I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, but I would say that this doesn't really lag that much. Oh. All right then. It's a little crazy. But next up on the list you've got the creeper armor. And I will warn you, the creeper armor is a bit destructive, so if you're wearing it in your base, be careful. I gotta quick set the time today. Oh! There we go. It only took 9 hours. So to use this, you can simply crouch, and I believe the longer you wait, the farther it flings these little creepers. So if you're like real quick, it doesn't fling them that far. And if you don't uncrouch, then it just flings them. So yeah, be careful. I probably don't suggest wearing this in your base, because if you accidentally crouch, there's not really anything. I don't think you can really do anything aside from maybe try to take off the armor. Yeah, I don't think you can really do anything about it. So yeah, be careful when you're wearing this in your base, because if you accidentally sneak, your base is kind of done for. But don't mind me, I'm just trying to get this Enderman. Hey, kind of got him. Anyway, on to the next armor. Next up is the villager armor. Now, I'm probably not gonna really show this one, because you need to be attacked. But pretty much what happens is when you're wearing it, if something attacks you, it spawns an emerald that falls onto their head and kind of makes them a pancake. It's kind of funny. But moving on, the next armor is the iron golem armor. So we're getting that on. And I am trying to keep this video a bit shorter, because I know some of my past videos have been kind of long. So for this one, if we look into the codex, don't remember where this one is. Your attacks will throw enemies into the air, and you have knockback resistance and take no fall damage. So, I think I saw a cow around. Here's the cow. Alright. Let's see. Come here, pig. Get over here. So, but that's the iron golem armor. Next up is the pufferfish armor. You emit a poison cloud whenever attacked, and you have water breathing and poison immunity. Okay, so this is a lot more, like, passive abilities. Of course, it does have a defense kind of power, but we're gonna move on to it. Next up, the blaze armor. Let's get... Please. Can already see some... No, that's camel. You can already kind of see some of the cool stuff about it. Where's the police? So, from the get-go, you can see that you've got fire resistance and slow falling. I believe I used this before. You're fireproof, have fire punches, slow falling, and spawn a fire vortex if attacked. So let me find a mob real quick. So I'm pretty sure like if you're attacked it shoots out like a fire tornado. Huh, looks like there's no more animals on this island. So we're gonna quick spawn in an Aggernaut. Alright, slow falling can be a little annoying sometimes. So if you punch it, sets it on fire. That's cool. I'm gonna go on survival just so you can see the fire vortex. Yeah, it's a little overpowered. But I will say it looks pretty cool. But next up is the spider armor. So, getting the full armor on. Okay. So, pretty sure this is towards. Climb by holding jump while you are next to a wall. Okay. Huh. So that's pretty cool. But you can do that. So pretty cool. I think it kind of works like a ladder kind of system, but you don't need actual ladders. Next up, piglin armor. So I will say that I do kind of suggest getting this. Okay, so if you look in the codex, okay, so you spawn a piglin minion every time you're attacked. Alright, we'll go in survival, I guess. This one has the potential to be pretty cool. I think it spawned in the hole. There we go. So that's pretty cool. So then, well, that's neat. I'm pretty sure the Aggronauts will also sometimes drop emeralds. So we're gonna go back in creative. Next up, we are going to do the camel armor. Okay. So we're gonna quick look in the codex. Okay. So if you sneak, that's cool. So wait, can you? Oh, you wait. Doesn't look like it lets you go into the air, but sorry, little. Actually, no, there's Aggronauts down here. Never mind. But you can see that it will attack enemies. How'd some Aggronauts get out here? But lastly, we have the chicken armor. So if we equip the chicken armor.
Anybody want to go with me and Uncle Scott? Stuff off and see him.
We can, don't mind my parents back in the background. So you can first one we're gonna see here, you can see, okay, you can double jump. That's cool, and you get slow falling. Okay. But, next, once you equip once you've gotten all the armor, if you head back to spawn, which you can find using the compass, I'm going to equip the iron golem armor. Actually, hang on. We're actually gonna do the blaze armor. So, when you get to here, once you've gotten all the armor, then you can head back to the spawn, and you can go back to log.zip. And
feels like I'm in a...
you can talk to him.
You did it! You've equipped all 13
And
mob armor sets.
you can
Amazing.
pause to
Let's
do this,
get
and
that
you
armor
will
boss back here. Grab that key and get me out of here.
face the final
you
boss.
ready?
So just click I'm ready.
Whoa, there he is! But you can take him. Just
And
use your
here's the
armor
final
powers
boss.
against him.
Yeah, I can kind of call on airstrikes. Okay, I'm gonna back off. I'm getting a little low. So this is definitely gonna be a hard fight, but don't mind me, I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. Just for time's sake. Once you beat the boss, I suggest probably using a armor that gives you strength, like the wither armor and stuff. But once you beat him,
got the cage key.
you can
Hey, bring that thing
you
over
get
here. I need to get out of this thing.
these 5 items. So you get the 4 pieces of the armor set. So you get the dragon helmet that we saw earlier, warden chestplate, guardian leggings, and wither boots. That's the 4 pieces of the boss armor that you can unlock him. Log.zip, and when you talk to
You're the
him,
best.
you
Thank
can also
so
get
much for free.
the speedrunner
To
armor.
show my
You
gratitude,
can also
you can
refight the
have-
boss. So I'm just gonna quick equip the boss armor. So when you do that, you'll get the boss totem, or the boss armor totem, that when you use this, you can have a couple different powers. You can also click abilities. So you can use fire breath attack, or technically it's dragon breath. You can sneak to switch to the different pieces of armor. So when you're on you can see the pieces of the armor on this lower right hand corner. So when you're on the dragon head, you can use the dragon breath. When you're on the warden chestplate, you can click and hold to launch the sonic blast thing the warden can do. On the guardian leggings, you can shoot out like crystals. And on the Wither boots, be careful with these, they can be destructive. You can pretty much just call it an airstrike. So yeah, be careful. With great power comes great responsibility. Don't quote me on that, that's from a movie. So then you can,
Oh, you're the
you
best.
can also get the speedrunner armor. That when you equip this, you can only have the boss totem when you're wearing the full set of boss armor. But with this you have, I believe, let me see here. So you can see there's actually more stuff in this. You can see you got the boss armor there. And then you also have the speedrunner armor. So you have a speed boost, jump boost, and leave a rainbow trail. Might have to switch views to see that. I think I can kind of see it. Oh yeah, there you can see it. So, but